lovely Sunday afternoon at the donkey's house. Doing some cool stuff. We were smart enough to use Mrs. Donkey's phone, since my phone, the camera lens is broken on the one side.
It's been impaled just a bit.
We got some beautiful gemstones. Oh yeah. We got this awesome pendant.
The galaxy.
The galaxy from Hillbilly. The Hillbilly Samurai. David Danneran, what's going on, brother?
What's up, David?
Creed, welcome.
What's up, Creed?
We hope y'all are having an awesome day. So, this morning, I spent probably about an hour sluicing out a gift from a subscriber who chose to stay anonymous. You know who you are. You rock, my friend. So we went ahead and classified and ran all the small stuff through the toolbox sluice. David Danneran says it's raining there today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, David.
Cable company, Gator, what's going on, brother?
Did you see that gator up there?
I see a gator.
Yeah.
Rah!
It's the gold gator.
So we got some gold in the sluice box. Gator, this is what you need, brother. And we are going to order you one. Since you sent us that donation, we're going to use it to get you a cleanup buddy sluice. Basically, this thing does the panning for you. This is not a cleanup buddy, but it's kind of just like a cleanup buddy.
It does the same job.
It just washes away all the light dirt and leaves that shiny gold down in the bottom. So that's what I've been doing for about the last hour. Home Slice and Skillet Show, what's going on? Empty Pan, what's going on? Welcome, brother. So now we have 2 more classifications of the backyard weekender. We're gonna pan those out here in just a second. But check out what we got in the mail today. Well, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do today. Gator Gold LLC.
That's right. What's up, Raven Shuck?
This is unsearched dirt from the Georgia Gold Belt. Real close to Dahlonega. So there's a real good chance of finding some shiny in here. So we're going to get to that as soon as we get done panning these 2 classifications out. He also sent us an awesome letter and a keychain and a magnet.
And that.
That one's going up on the wall, brother.
What's up, little one?
We're going to use your investment to send you a cleanup buddy. And it'll definitely cut down on the panning. It basically eliminates like 99% of the panning.
Did you say 99%?
99.
Oh, I like them. I like them numbers.
So, real quick, we're going to finish panning this out. Let's probably throw the ball for the dog real quick.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do that. Okay.
I got it.
Should have put my glasses back on, y'all.
Set, go!
Oh, good getter.
That's Kyla Bear and Grandy Girl and Smiley. Smiley is Grandy's mom.
She's getting a pretty...
Hard-working donkey.
Yep, and our husky's getting a pretty summer coat. She's a red husky getting some pretty red on that summer coat for her.
Who else we got?
Deemy.
What's going on, Deemy? Welcome. Alright. This is my first step. Stratification. I got the pan flat right now, and I'm shaking it.
And water's covering everything.
Kind of even swirling a little bit. This is the only time I ever swirl. Okay.
What's up, Molly? Somebody named Molly.
What's
says
going
hello.
on, Molly?
Rab Scott.
Welcome, welcome.
Positive Pokes.
Pokes, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. So now what we're doing is stratifying the material, and any gold or any heavy silver, platinum, lead, anything heavy is going to sink right to the bottom. So from there, this bottom edge of this pan is the key. You want to shake that gold down to this bottom edge.
Trap it.
Make that the lowest point while you're shaking it. I'm not dumping anything out yet. I'm just shaking it and slowly tilting it so that corner is the lowest point. And then once my dirt has reached the edge, it's time to gently dip it down in the water and just pull it straight up. Down, but you got to keep that angle. And up. Down and up. You do it about 4 or 5 times. And then you start over. Tilt it. Tilt it. Shake it.
Woo, you're gonna get wet.
And yeah, you're gonna get wet.
Tomcat Josh, what's up, man?
Josh, what's going on, brother?
I got all kinds of visitors in the house. I don't know them all. What's up, Lee Fox?
Lee Fox, welcome, welcome, welcome.
We're down to 1 phone today, guys, so
make sure you guys say hi to all the new people that come in.
Waldo Small, hello.
I
hello.
can't see the chat. So.
Weapon Collector,
What's
Jose
going on,
Rivera.
Mr. Rivera.
That's right, we're panning for some gold here. These are the bigs, as Aqua Donkey pointed out.
I'm not really even flattening out the pan. I'm still kind of just using this bottom corner.
LaTrap, what's up, Curmudgeon, Alaska? Hello,
Kermit,
my
what's
friend.
going on? LaTrap, where's LaTrap?
That's just me always talking about the trap, how the gold's trapped.
Okay.
I'm excited about the gold. In the trap. Robert, in the building. Welcome.
What's going on, Robert?
Jackster 2.0. Weapon Collector. That's right, Jose. We're going to get it. I don't know if we're going to hit it big on this pan, but we're going to get it.
Shake your pan right down.
What's up, Jason E. Miner?
Jason E., what's going on, brother?
Daniel Lundy. Chopper 2323. Hello. Got 47 people in the house.
And donkey dirt is tough, Gaby. It is not for the faint of heart. But I know once you master the donkey dirt, you'll be able to handle anything. Except for the kinky. Because nobody can handle the kinky.
Todd Saw. Yep, the gold is heavier than the rocks, and that's why this principle works. Specific gravity.
A lot heavier. 19 times the specific gravity of water. It just drops right to the lowest point. As you can see in that sluice box, too.
Eric Trent, what's up?
What's going on, Eric?
Oops. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, David.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dave. Alright, now I've dipped down to a manageable amount. And I know anything heavy is going to be right there in that corner. So I'm not really too worried about losing it. Just lightly shaking it back and forth. Keeping it in the corner. And then we're going to use this little bit of water. We're going to bring the water up to the dirt and wash it straight back.
Nice.
Bring the water up. Don't let it swirl the dirt because it's going to hit that gold in the back and move it around.
Yep. Tip it on back straight. So I zoomed in a bit for station identification. It looks like we got a lot of garnets in our black sand today.
This show
Ooh.
is definitely, ooh, ho.
It's looking shiny right
This
there.
show is brought to you by the cable company, sponsor of the Aqua Donkey today. Holy shamoly.
My goodness. Heavy pans. Cuevas Prospecting, welcome.
Cuevas, what's going on, brother? Look at that one time.
Wow.
Now, it's definitely a lot harder with smaller gold and a lot of black sand.
Yeah.
Donkey dirt's tough, Gator.
Just one Sue, welcome.
Sue, what's going on, lady? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So I'm going to zoom back out now. These aren't hard to see.
Look at that. I think that's a rusty picker.
It doesn't like it when you pick it, though.
I see some shiny on it.
I did too. Oh, look at that.
That's gold.
Yep. Right on the edge it formed on.
Alright. Now we're going to use our snuffer bottle. Got it, Bert!
She's right here. We heard dogs in the distance. Whoop, whoop. Come on.
Mind girl. There are several shepherds in the neighborhood, and they sound just like mine.
Mm-hmm. Hector G. Cool one.
Okay, so this snuffer bottle. Are you zoomed in still? Zoom back out.
There we go.
This snuffer bottle contains everything that Mrs. Donkey found while she was panning the weekender bag. So this is the snuffer bottle that we're using. And the first thing you want to do is make sure that it is full of water. Some snuffer bottles have a short straw. Some snuffer bottles have a straw you can pull out. The further you can pull out the straw, the more water you're going to be able to suck up. Or no, vice versa. Further in, the more water you can get. So we're going to suck up all the water that we can get with this thing just by squeezing it out and letting it draw the water back up in it all by itself till it's totally full and you're just squirting out water. Don't ever tip it up and squeeze it because water will just fountain right out.
Yep, we've done that. What's up, Derek?
Derek, what's going on? Welcome, welcome.
Joel.
So from here, we want a lot of water sitting over top of the gold because this is like a mini hydraulic pump. You're going to squeeze it out, get all the water out of it, and when you let go of your hand, stick it down in that gold, and when you let go, it's going to automatically suck it all the way up into that bottle.
As long as none of the chunks are too big for the pipe. But they're all in there. One of them could have went sideways on us. Yep, it's gone.
It's all in the snuffer bottle. And to double check, just squirt your bottle back out into the pan.
Yep.
I don't see nothing.
Nope.
So
nice.
We got it.
Was that all the bigs, Aqua?
No, there's one more pan of bigs, but they're gigantic bigs.
Okay.
I really don't expect to find nothing. But we're going to check it out anyway. Bam!
Oh, they are the bigs now.
We're going to use this pan. I'm really digging this little blue pan. No riffles, just old school pan action.
Yep. What's up, ATC?
ATC, what's going on, brother?
Welcome to the house.
We are finishing out the weekender bag from Gold Nugget sales that Mrs. Donkey started panning out a couple weeks ago.
You still have more gold up in the sluice from that too?
We do.
Flying Arrow Magnetics, welcome to the house.
Flying Arrow, what's going on?
Steven Stark, welcome, welcome.
Steven Stark. I forgot to message you back, brother. I saw that you got your dirt. That is awesome. Good luck, brother. Donkey dirt. It is a little difficult.
Jose Rivera, we happen to be in Northeast Ohio.
Nothing but rocks.
Nothing but rocks right there. Now we know.
Alright, now we're going to take our sluice mat from the toolbox sluice.
Oh yeah. We got some goodies in there.
Definitely some goodies. I'm going to wash this out in a pan. And yeah, you're going to get wet.
Empty Pan said those were leverite rocks.
Exactly.
Leave her right where you found them,
Just
right?
leave it right there.
That's right. Kermudge says, is that a printed sluice, Donkey? I believe it is.
The header box is definitely printed. And then we got the little mini adventure sluice. The gold rat high bankers.
Big baller.
You can purchase one of these from highplainsprospecting.com, I believe. If you want the whole setup, I think you gotta go to Backyard Prospecting. I'm not gonna lie, man, the price is a little high. I think it's over $200 shipped now. When you can get a cleanup buddy for $100 shipped or less.
Thank you, Empty Pan, for helping me out. I was on that with you.
We got some trolls in the house. What's going on?
Oh yeah, we do. We got Big Baller who wanted to post white power, white power. We took him out.
Goodbye, big baller. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out.
Right, Luminary Shine Fishing. Hiya.
Luminaries, what's going on? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Empty Pan.
So look, out of all that 7 pounds of dirt, this is all that's left
Oh, that's the good stuff now.
by running it through that sluice. So now we can just get it all to the corner, that bottom corner, shake it, keep it in the corner, and then all that gold is going to be at the very bottom.
Nice, Just One Sue. Where do you live? Where do you see these planes? She said, if you like planes, I've been posting some great captures left and right the past hour or so.
I love planes.
Yeah.
We will definitely check that out.
Mega Dog, I see you greeted.
Mega Dog, what's going on, brother?
Must
I'm
have
telling
missed
you
your
what.
post.
I just want to go camping, brother.
Adam Weiss.
That's all I want to do.
Me too. I can't wait.
I don't want to work. I just want to play.
And bang on me drum all day. What's up, Dina Little Hale?
Dina, what's going on, lady?
Sutan Pasilla.
Okay, now that gold is just chilling in that corner.
Look at that shiny.
That's where we want to keep it. So very lightly, get the water back to the top. Wash it back.
Adolf, hello.
What's going on, Adolf? And when I give it the tippy tappy, it kind of separates it even more, right in front of your eyes.
Yep. Makes it clear.
Easily tapping the same spot. Slowly bringing the water up and back.
$78 awesome people in the house.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Adolf, I greet you, but I'm sorry I don't understand your language. What's up, Judy Grubaugh? Welcome, welcome.
What's going on, Mama?
She said shiny. She came just at the right time.
Oh, just at the right time. This is everything from the smalls from the Weekender bag that was donated to us by an awesome subscriber who wishes to stay anonymous. So we're going to honor that wish.
Yep. Black Ride 33. Hello.
What's going on, 33?
Thanks, Dina.
Welcome to Ohio.
Yeah, Joel, we're not eating Yardbird. Nope.
Not at the moment.
Thanks, Jackster.
Sounds like Aurora is leading the neighbor girls in a war chant.
Yes. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's in the distance, but they're unified.
They are unified. It's definitely a patience game. You see how that gold's just staying up there? If you stay gentle with that water, just gotta be patient. Slowly wash those black sands right down.
You're a patient man, Aqua.
Every once in a while, give it another little tippy tap with the water up there above the gold.
You can see how it just hugs that line when he does it.
I can see where it kind of looks like I'm swirling, but I'm pulling it straight back.
Yeah, if you look at it fast and you don't realize.
Beautiful, beautiful, shiny. There's that golden smile. Oh, I love football. Cool. What's going on, Joel? In your past life, he was a cowboy. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Pale Rider, Joel. Jose Rivera, welcome. Definitely shiny, Steven. So now we're going to use our snuffer bottle again. It's full of water. As full as we can get it. We're going to get all the water over top of the gold. I mean, teeny tiny pieces of micro gold in there. And I'm going to squeeze all the remaining water from the snuffer bottle out into the pan.
Right out there where he won't disturb the gold with the flow.
And see, it's just squeezed right now.
Yep.
Now I'm going to put it over top of the gold in the water. You want lots of water. You don't want to be sucking air. And just let go. And it's like a little suction vacuum cleaner.
Yep. Time to clean out the pool.
Still a couple little pieces in there. So we're going to just do it again. And I know that the gold that goes up into this bottle is not coming back out. Because it comes out the top of the straw right there and just explodes into the bottle and then settles down here in the lid.
Mm-hmm.
And will not come back out of that straw.
Mm-mm.
So you're just sucking it up. That's all there is to it.
No, Satan, we don't sell the gold.
Sutan, what's going on? No, we don't sell it. We do give a lot of it away, though.
$71 awesome people in the house.
I see some more micros.
I do too.
So we're gonna get these couple last little micros out. Then we're gonna show you everything in that snuffer bottle from the Weekender.
What is that shiny thing that looks like gold
Gold
floating?
nugget sail.
I know it ain't gold
I
because
think
it's floating.
that's bird poop.
Okay, I was thinking it was fly poop. See, we're on the same page. Okay. Cuevas said, Aqua, I need some donkey pay dirt.
Cuevas, we're gonna send you some donkey dirt, brother. But if you're coming to the Annie and Bear thing, I was kind of just thinking I might just bring it to you. I really hope you're coming, brother.
I think he is. I'm pretty sure on this, aren't I, Cuevas? Hello, guten Abend. We get a and then. I don't understand the words, Hassem. But hello, I understand. And I understand good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. Might be morning where you are. Or afternoon, rather. Or in the evening.
All we know is that it's definitely 5 o'clock
Somewhere.
somewhere.
That's right.
Aqua Donkey Prospecting. Check me out on Patreon. That's where you're going to get your donkey dirt from, for the most part. Alright, snuffer dump time.
Jackster 2.0 lives in Oklahoma.
Very cool.
Curmudgeon says, ooh, day drinking, woohoo.
Day drinking.
Oh, this is looking at me.
Day
Hi, everybody.
drinking.
I was just looking at the chat, not thinking a thing.
It's not a martini, but it'll do. Alright, so to get the gold out of the snuffer bottle, I guess I should have went over that. Let's start over. Okay, first thing you want to do is hold it upright and shake it up and down over your pan. And any gold that's trapped up here in the top from when you had it inverted will now be at the bottom.
Washing it out.
So you take your lid off, and cover the hole with your thumb if it's big enough, and then you tip it upside down.
There you go. Thanks, Dina. Translating the Dutch. I knew it was hello and good. I got my time zones mixed up.
Okay, now I can feel all that gold hitting my thumb because it has sunk to the lowest point in the bottle. Gold will always find the lowest point. And then you just release the floodgate.
Nice. What's in your snuffer? That's right, Mega Dog.
Indubitably. So this is all gold from the Weekender bag from goldnuggetsales.com. Definitely an awesome pay dirt vendor and an awesome person. Does collaborations with other pay dirt vendors like Vendetta Prospecting.
And when people buy this, I don't remember if there is even a guarantee. This was a gift to us, but it is something that can be purchased.
The Weekender bag has no guarantee.
Okay. And we've heard results that some people have gotten. This one looks like definitely it was a good bag for sure. Look at all that, guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all have any guesses. I don't have any guesses because I don't know.
I'm going to say 0.46.
All right, Aqua.
Almost half a gram.
Yeah, I think we're close to that. Dina says, some will translate pretty well, others do not. I have to use translate at international festivals sometimes. I get it, Dina. I have to translate at work, and there's a handful of languages that Google is not very helpful at. Let's just say that.
That's the only way you're going to get those little micros, Gator. Snuffer bottle.
It's funny, Dina. I see Dutch written in writing all the time, but I can't speak it. I recognize it.
Yep, no politics. Please and thank you.
That's right. This is not the time or the place. This is the golden hour. Almost dropped the phone.
Politics suck, so we don't like to talk about them here.
That's right. That's why we're here, actually. Anybody could go listen to politics if they wanted to, but not here.
Alright. So now, I'm going to put this back in the snuffer bottle. Snuffer bottle was empty, so I got to fill it back up with water. because it is a little water pump.
He's taking on water.
Full of water. Just water, no dirt. That's what we want. Squeezing out the rest of the water that's in the bottle. And then I'm sucking it up.
That's right.
Let
Okay,
go.
Deutsch is
Just
German,
let go
not
of the
Dutch.
bottle. Let the bottle do the work.
There you go.
Oh man, it didn't get the big piece.
Ah,
Got most everything else though.
I told you that one could turn sideways if you wanted to and say, I'm not going up that pipe.
Oh, it almost went.
Georgianne, I didn't see your comment, but I see you greeted. Welcome.
Georgianne, what's going on, lady? Look at that picker.
Woo-wee!
That is what you call a picker.
Yep. He's big enough to get stuck in the straw, so he had to show off.
We're just gonna drop him in the straw.
Yep, there he goes.
Bye. Very awesome bag. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. You know who you are. Now, we're gonna check out some Georgia dirt.
Yeah. Crab with a knife, you're funny.
Some unsearched, straight from the creek. No telling creek. Just outside Dahlonega, Georgia. So there's a good chance, a real good chance, we're gonna find something in there. And I'm telling you what, with that little bit, it's just a little tiny bag of dirt.
Not too much to ship off, right?
So I don't expect to find much, but if you find anything in that little tiny amount of unsearched dirt, you are on a good spot.
That's right.
Even if it's just one little fleck.
That's right. And you know, you can find larger gold pieces in nature in some places, not in all. Georgia does have gold, not a lot of very large specimens, that's for sure. A lot of small stuff.
Did you show Abby her
I didn't yet.
gemstones?
Abby, I don't know if you're in here.
Where you at, Prairie? You in here, Prairie?
But we've got something for Miss Abby. Now, this is a collection of garnet, peridot, and epidote sands. So green and red, beautiful crystal sands. This is packed nice and full. And then these gemstones as well. Now, we want to add more garnets to it that are sizable. You can see there's tons of tiny garnets in there. We're adding more garnets to it because we see that your collection is a little out of balance, needs some big garnets. We're adding some, and we will be shipping that off to you for your beautiful artwork. I'm so excited to see what's created from that. She likes to paint and add the gemstones, so there's just a couple ways to do that. So we're going to give her some fine medium and some large size beautiful crystal rocks to work with.
Here's the next donkey dirt to go out.
Oh, that looks lovely. I love a good tub of dirt. We got a Carl in the house. Folks just showed up, hon.
Carl, what's going on? Crab with a knife. Duarte.
What's up, Philippe?
That's not Philippe. Different Duarte.
Different Duarte. Okay, what's up, Mr. Duarte?
But we got all kinds of goodies in this dirt. There's little gemstones. There's probably silver in there. There's probably gold in there.
Wow.
But this is the next edition of donkey dirt that'll be going out when it goes out. Very pretty indeed, luminaries.
Very pretty. Crab with a knife's funny. He said, there's this stuff called mercury. It helps you collect, and it's great for your health.
It absolutely does help you collect. And it's really not that bad for your health if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you know how to keep it in a form that's not going to be ingested or absorbed by you or breathed. Thanks, Georgianne.
And I actually just scored a bunch of mercury.
Do you know Felipe Diego J. Duarte?
I know him now.
He says in search of gold. We are in search of gold.
What's going on, Philippe?
I think he's asking if that's who we mean. Yeah, in search of gold, that's who we're talking about. If you're here today, welcome, Felipe.
Alright, we're filling up our pan with nice, clean, fresh water.
Filling her up. Mama Donkey wants to check out the donkey dirt. She says, I like dirt. And dirt likes me.
We're gonna check out this Gator Gold.
Yeah, baby.
Definitely awesome koozies. Made by Nine Finger Mining.
Thank you, Creed.
If somebody wants to post Creed's channel, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Curmudgeon, the drama dogs of the dog kingdom. That's right.
We got our Jet Dry. Now, if you don't have Jet Dry, you can use any kind of rinse aid, dish soap. The reason we use Jet Dry is because there's less suds. But the reason we use what's called a surfactant, being the Jet Dry or dish soap, is to make the water wetter, as GP says.
Make the water wetter, as they say on the East Coast.
Because if you have real small, thin pieces of gold, if there's like oil from your skin on it, it becomes hydrophobic and will actually float in the water if you don't have a surfactant in it.
Mm-hmm. And there could be oils on the gold also.
Or if you get some of that ball mill gold from Creed, it will float right on top of the water. Especially if you have hard water like we do.
Yep. Thanks, Kermudge. Yep, and a lot of us also trade pay dirts. We're going to be doing some, you could call it pay dirt because we're hoping that there's gold in it. But that's just something we got from a friend. So this is fun. We're getting to explore Georgia dirt, but we didn't go to Georgia last week to dig it up. A friend did. So we're having a lot of fun.
Gator Gold
That's
LLC.
right.
Make
That's
sure
right.
you go check out my buddy Gator, please. The cable company.
That's right. Kermudge says, I haven't paid the ball mill stuff yet. What's up, Zaxxon?
Zaxxon, what's going on, brother? Let's definitely make sure we get Gator's link posted if we can. I know we can do it. Look at that juicy stuff.
Nice.
I can already see mica. Very shiny little pieces
of
mica.
And I looked up mica the other day when you were working on it, Gator. It can be in several colors. Yellow like gold is not one of them, but it's still shiny, and it can be clear.
$2, Gator. Dollar General.
Yep. Might only be $1. We'll see.
Might only be $1.
If there's such a thing as something for $1 at Dollar General, it might be that. D3, welcome. Ashley Price e-bikes.
D3, what's going on, brother?
I'm missing somebody.
I'm sure we're missing all kinds of people.
Pitbull prospecting.
Pitbull, what's going on? Welcome to the Donkey House. We are going through some Gator Gold LLC unsearched material from a local creek that Gator went out and dug this up himself just to do some testing.
Yep. And I totally understand the folks that say it's a washout buying pay dirts. You got to watch your ROI. You got to watch the price of gold. But you know what? If the whole world goes to hell in a handbasket, that's okay. I got my own basket. Thank you very much.
That's right.
And we get to have fun doing it because this is a lot of fun. Who doesn't like a gold smile?
We got to get all this out of here. We got to get this bag dissected.
That's right.
And rinsed.
That's right. Tear that thing apart. Carl Madley. Meal's over. Gotta get back to work or I'll end up taking a nap.
Carl, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.
Thanks for sharing your time with us.
Definitely thanks for coming in.
And you as a moderator, a little bit late.
So if you're going to classify, it either needs to be totally wet or totally dry.
Yep.
So since the material was already wet, we're just doing it wet.
What's up, PA?
PA, what's going on,
Welcome
brother?
to the house. We got some bigs right here.
Holy crap, Gator.
Oh, yeah, we got some good stuff from Georgia.
Okay, Gator.
He got you some bigs, okay? He was not playing, you know, that kind of looks pretty amazing right there.
That is definitely what you call gold ore.
Oh.
Beautiful mineralized quartz crystal.
Was somebody in the right spot? Yeah.
I mean, if you're digging in a spot that has this kind of stuff.
That's right, Gator for the win. You heard it, Jackson.
Gator, you gotta quit saying the name of the creek, brother.
Yep.
It's No Tell 'em Creek. In Maine. It's not even in Georgia anymore. It's in Maine.
Kermudge says, crush it! Yeah, Kermudge. Find all kinds of good
that's
stuff.
what all this is. This is all quartz, almost.
Yep.
Almost every bit of it.
And I'm not going to lie, I like them pretty rocks.
Mineralized quartz.
And I didn't even have to go down to Georgia to get this. So this is fun, trading time, okay?
Gator, I'm coming sooner than you think, bro.
Right? He's going to be there now. Got him hot on the trail. What are you doing sending a bag like that to a donkey like this? I know. You did it on purpose. That's okay. We're just messing with you. PA says roast it, then crush it. Yeah!
Yes, sir. I mean, it doesn't get any juicier than that.
Look at that.
There's
Beautiful.
a piece of pyrite right there.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Now, pyrite tends to coincide with gold in nature, so you don't want to get all excited about the pyrite other than the value that it does have, that gold may be nearby where we might be in the right place.
Actually, Mrs. Donkey.
Tell me straight.
Let me tell you straight one time. Pyrite can actually contain up to 25% of its actual volume. Might be gold.
That's how close of neighbors they are, y'all. They're friends, neighbors, and they share rocks. They're lovers. That's better. That makes sense. They share rocks. They're lovers. What's up, somebody, really?
All right, I gotta save these bigs.
D3 said donkeys eat gold like granola.
I'm telling you.
And they don't like to miss meals. The Truth Session said Aqua Regia.
And I have never dug. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of going out to other states digging around. I've been to a few states digging and stuff. I ain't never seen it like this.
Nope. That is beautiful right there.
All mineralized quartz.
Yep.
So, let's see what we got.
You're right, Crab.
In the pan.
The cubic structures that pyrite forms are pretty darn neat, and gold doesn't do that. The Truth Session. I'm not sure what you mean by the Whites County. If you keep it up, we might have to mod you.
Black sand in there for sure. And there is crystalline gold that forms very, very beautiful structures.
D3's picking up what you're putting down. He says, that looks like main tailings.
I'm telling you. It's a tailings pile.
Yeah, I think we found a really, really good spot. This is so exciting.
Gator found a really good spot.
Yeah, Gator found a really good spot. I was not there. See, that's the whole beauty of it. I keep pointing out, but I don't want to confuse anybody. Pitbull prospecting. Tons of crushables. That's right.
So I'm just stratifying. I want all the heavies to the bottom.
Oh.
To the bottom they go. And then I'm going to start my slow tilt as I'm still shaking it. And I'm tilting all the material down to the corner till the dirt gets to the edge.
We have a Vetu, if I'm saying your name right, in the house, and Kizzer.
Look at all that pyrite. Gator, there's a lot of pyrite in this material, brother.
Yeah, hang on. The lighting isn't really doing me justice. I'm trying to zoom in. That is really shiny, you guys.
That's the floating stuff that moves around real easy.
Am I zoomed? I probably just zoomed in on you.
That is definitely pyrite, brother. But that's good. That's an awesome indicator.
Oh.
See how it just moves around like it's the lightest thing in the pan?
Yeah, it's like glitter in a snow globe.
All right, zoom out just a little bit.
Okay.
Can you see it moving around so easily?
I hope you can see all the shiny in there.
That's pyrite. Or could be mica. I don't know. I think it's pyrite.
I'm just watching out, Truth Session. We had somebody come in earlier and make some interesting comments. And I was just watching out with the short 2 words you sent.
So I'm going to be real careful with this. Pan it real slow. About 4 or 5 times. Re-stratify to the corner.
Yep, D3 says, yep, Truth, that gold belt goes all the way up into Northern Virginia. Nice.
You just gotta trust the equipment. Trust your technique. Shake it to the corner. Let that gold settle all the way down in this bottom corner, because you know it's gonna pile up in one little spot. And then wash the top. 4 times, re-stratify to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that black sand coming out now, which is also a very awesome indicator.
Yep. Cable company says, seeing what I see makes me jump up and down. That's right.
I'm telling you, brother.
Thanks, D3.
Could be pretty juicy. I'm telling you, if we find one speck in there, you're on a killer spot.
Yep. Truth Sessions says there's actually placer gold in every river. You just have to know Aqua Regia process. Ah, we've heard of that.
I absolutely would love. I mean, I've been watching videos, kind of learning the process. I definitely want to get into it myself.
Crab with a Knife says the black sand is called magnetite. It is magnetic, hence the name, a form of iron oxide. It's a useful, cool thing itself.
Aqua Regia definitely goes real well with Aqua Donkey.
That's right. And don't you forget it neither.
And there is so much gold that's invisible.
Wow.
That's like brown. Like you'd never know it was gold because it's still in like raw mineralization form.
You guys are awesome. ATC said D3 done do digging. 0.668 is my record nugget found as well. Coos Canyon, Maine.
Very cool, ATC.
And D3 found his in Northern Virginia, and it was 0.66 something, maybe just 0.66.
I still have not found my first nugget in the wild. But I got a real sweet metal detector now. So
that's right.
We're sure going to try.
That's right. And you got to go out into the wild if you want to find gold in the wild. So that's what this is all about. The fun of it all. V2. Can you do this with store-bought sand? Some people do.
You absolutely can.
Yep.
There's plenty of videos out there.
Look it up.
Pioneer Pauly, Jeff Williams.
Yep.
Is it worth going after? No.
Not really.
But it's there.
Be a lot of work to get a little bit of gold.
Stratify.
Hearts of Gold Prospecting. Welcome.
What's going on, Karen?
64 awesome people
Karen
in the house.
and David. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, the store-bought sand isn't really worth it. It's a lot of work for a little bit of gold. But it could still be fun if you had the right gang.
Makes for a good YouTube video.
That's right. Makes for a good YouTube video, but it requires patience, which is not something on everybody's stack. That's right. PA Patriot said tonight on PA's Live, we're building a quarter Jocelyn classifier step by step using Jason at Flower Gold Wizard's blueprint. I love it.
Very awesome, brother. I definitely need to get one of them. Let me know if you're selling them, brother.
Right?
And if you guys need a sluice box, I heard PA is taking orders.
I did hear that.
Getting ready to order some sheet metal.
Yep. Get in on it.
That's who made my sluice box.
That's right.
PA Patriot Prospecting.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a really good job. My 6-inch mat, or no, my 8-inch mat. It was an 8-inch sluice he made for me. Fits in there just like a glove.
Dan Gauthier, welcome.
All right.
Fran, if you're here also, welcome, welcome. Gator says, Cable Company says, yeah, I got 6 bags of it, but I'm going to get some from the rocks going across the creek, D3.
Yeah.
The Truth Session said, how much would one of those cost? This one is not available for sale yet.
What are you talking about?
Truth Session, how much would one of those cost?
One of what?
Yeah, one of what? Tell us. Oh, he might be talking about the sluice box. Check out PA Patriot.
PA?
Yep. Let me mod you Truth Session so you can check out PA Prospecting.
Sorry, brother. I hit my head hard a few times in life, and I get squirreled a lot.
Yeah, definitely check out PA Patriot Prospecting. He builds these sluice boxes, and he's getting ready to order some stock and do a run.
Drop your email. I'll tell you what, while we're talking about it, it's only about 50 feet away.
Oh, he's going to bring the sluice box, y'all. Yeah, check out your post. Check out PA Patriot Prospecting's post for information, and he's at papatriotprospecting@gmail.com. Anybody who wants to get in on this order, do it. Cable Company says, yeah, I'm like jokester compared to you guys. That's okay, Cable. You got your style, and you do you, and we love it.
The diamond plate sluice box from PA Patriot Prospecting.
Yeah, baby.
Your own mat.
Yep.
But very awesome.
Yep.
Definitely love mine.
He's a metal guy. He doesn't do mats, but he makes them to fit mats. He knows what he's doing.
You tell him the dimensions, and I'm sure it will be just right.
Thanks, Hearts of Gold. It is a nice one, and we can't wait. We're going to be bringing it with us, camping, putting it on every river we can find.
We're bringing the river sluice, the high banker. We got 2 toolbox sluices we're going to bring.
Sluice. Dan Gauthier said nice sluice, donkey, so I thought I'd remind you.
We're going to have a whole stack of sluices.
Yep, we're going to have sluices and donkeys. That's right. And we're going to be putting them up on the river side by side like it's a party.
Hey, Gator.
What is this?
I
What
see
you
gold,
got?
brother. We got gold. Gold on.
Thanks, Truth Session. That's awesome. I'm glad you hooked up with him.
Gold on. Gold on.
Uh-oh. I see it.
Gold on.
And he ain't even done yet, y'all. He's just showing us the first piece we can see. Let's see. Oh,
yeah. That's the only one I see so far, but I still got a lot of work to do. Gold on, brother. Gold on.
and yeah, anybody wants to check out the Cable Company, he's here in the channel today. Check him out. He says he's a joker, but you know what? You'll be greeted when you visit his channel.
He is a joker, and that's one of the reasons why I like him so much.
That's why many people love him. And you'll be greeted, and he'll make you smile. That's all I'm saying. He's a great guy.
He's got live on Wednesdays and Sundays. And we usually play true or false on Wednesdays. Lately, Gator's been paying a little gold because he's got that fever.
He's got the fever.
But for the most part, true or false on Wednesdays and Hangman on Sundays.
Yep.
Kind of right around the same time All Things Country goes live. I definitely try to hit both channels.
They might be 3:30 and 4:30. I'm not sure. ATC definitely goes on Sundays at 3:30. Dan Gothier says, "Look like a one-eyed smiling blue monster."
Oh,
and
Gator.
that it does.
Gator.
He won't let me look, Gator.
Gator.
Here, Gator. He's calling you. He's calling out to you.
Gator.
Yeah. All right. You better show us some gold.
Here, hold that pan still right there, Mrs.
Don't
Donkey.
you be moving, Pan. I need to see what you... Look, the sun came out just for this. Just a little. Sun heard me talking about it. Hang on.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
That means we're in the right spot. For sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 30, 31, 40. Holy smokes, Gator. Oh, yeah. Even the dogs are excited.
Yep.
That is a killer spot, brother. I knew it was going to be too. You told me where it was at. And judging by the rocks, holy,
I can't wait to do the bigs now, too.
Holy smoke. So what we're going to do is get a little tippy-tappy.
D3 said this might be time for a good magnet.
Yeah, I could get the magnet. I got skills, though.
Yep, Empty Pan said that's an awesome pan. We'd like it.
I mean,
Aqua's been hooked on this pan this week.
For one little sandwich bag full of material. One little sandwich bag.
Right? Sandwich bag.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. Just in case. What's up, dude? PA said, thanks for the shout out, Aaron and Beth.
Oh,
Anytime.
no problem, brother.
Anytime.
Definitely looking very forward to Memorial Day weekend. We're going to be hanging out with PA and Annie and Bear and Wrench and so many more awesome people. Cuevas Prospecting.
That's right. Very exciting.
We got the camper all ready. We got brand new tires. Got the bearings all greased up. I was out there in the pouring rain washing it yesterday. You know why? Because I just want to go camping.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I just want to go
Oh,
camping.
I get it, Donkey. Me too. Take me with you, okay?
I will.
I'll take you with me too. Cable company said, oh my. Yep, Empty Pan said, Gator, good spot. That's right.
Gator, you are on a killer spot, brother.
We can't wait to see you, Dan. Ave2 says, I have sand in my well water. Can I try it on that? That's up to you, Ave2. I'm mad at my well water, and I might try it.
I would try it.
Yep, I got a lot of iron in mine.
I've been thinking about trying ours. Vendetta Prospecting swears that if you have water that has like gold content in it at all, that you can like drop a couple nuggets in the water and the nuggets will actually grow.
Ah! We got to try that.
I don't know if I believe it, but
we haven't tried it yet. But you know, there's one way to find out, and it's fun. Yeah, Demi says, gee, you can just watch the process? That would be awesome, Demi, wouldn't it? I'd be down with that.
I mean, there's a galaxy of gold in here. I mean, you're not gonna get much of a weight. It's probably not gonna budge the scale, but for one little sandwich bag, that is at least 50 pieces. At least.
Aqua's got the good eyes, and we don't have the best lighting today. The sun is not on our team over here in Ohio, in Northeast Ohio today. Independent Mini United. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for subbing.
Yeah. You're
Gators.
right. You're
Gator.
right, D3.
Yep, there we go. We got us a magnet. And you can hear that magnet hitting that printed pan. Yeah. Oh, hold on, we're zoomed. Nice. So we picked up our magnetite. Got it out of the way.
You gotta watch, because you can pick up gold like that, too.
If it gets stuck in the middle, huh? Stuck in the middle with you.
I don't see nothing in it, though.
Hearts of Gold's gonna be there. That's exciting. Oh, Hearts of Gold is gonna be where PAs go in.
Awesome, Karen.
Which is up to Bath, New Hampshire next week for the spring rendezvous. Exciting.
Very awesome.
It's gonna meet Thomas and Wes. That's awesome. Dina might be going Saturday. That's awesome.
You just wait till you guys see this. I mean, I know you already kind of saw it.
The lighting's not on our side, so we're... Sorry. Singling it out a little bit more on our blue pan so we can see the find, okay?
Look at all that flour.
I see it.
Look at all that flour one
Donkey
time.
even made Mrs. Donkey see it. Now that's something.
Gator, gator, gator.
I hope you're drinking it in, Gator. Not really, but enjoying it, as they say.
That is beyond awesome, brother.
Yeah. You can pack me a lunch from Georgia anytime.
It's kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. Rocky Hoarder Picture shows. What's going on? I like your name. We're going to mod you up.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome, Gator. We're definitely going to have to make some plans here real soon. I'll have to do a donkey solo mission down for a day or two. We're going to snuffer this up. Oh, yeah. Very, very awesome place, G. For sure. Fran, what's going on, lady? Way, what's going on, brother? I hear that, empty pan. Might just have to do that. Heck yeah. 4th sub for Truth. Definitely on your way, brother. I see one more speck of gold in there, too, that I did not get with the snuffer bottle. It just washed away. There's more gold in there, G. There's more in there. Freaking awesome. Alright, we're going to rinse this out. And then we're going to pan these bigs, too. Why not? You never know, man. Might be a picker in there.
That's right. You don't want to leave your bigs behind. No bigs left behind. I can't say it, can I?
Awesome spot. Awesome spot, Gator. For sure. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Thank you, Mrs. Dunn.
You are welcome. What's up, friend? Welcome. Yeah. There's so much shiny in there. That is such a pretty set of rocks. I enjoy these rocks. I can't find them like that around here.
This is the most beautiful pan I have ever panned.
That's
Gary.
right. That's right. So we're not going to classify those once before we do it?
Nah, I'm good.
They already went through the classifier once. Okay.
They're so big that we can just pull out the big rocks.
Yep.
Big old hunks of mineralized quartz. Flower gold heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're gonna get wet. Make sure you go check out Jeff Williams.
Yep.
Very educational geology master.
And make sure you play ball with your dogs, whatever you do.
We're stratified. We're gonna work it to the corner. Then we're gonna stop when the rocks or dirt get to the edge. Then we're gonna pick out our crystals.
Yeah. Cable company said, I missed something. Truth, gold on. That's right.
Gold on, brother. I gotta come down there and show you how to really get this stuff, man.
Cable.
Because I promise you, there's a bunch of it there.
What's up, troubled one? Welcome.
Trouble, what's going on, brother?
And Rob, I see you greeted. Welcome to the house. I might have missed your comment.
Trouble, we're going through some unsearched, and I mean unsearched. I watched him dig it from the creek, no tellum creek, down in Georgia. Look at these rocks that are in there, Trouble.
Crystal.
It
AU
is
diver.
nothing but mineralized quartz. We just did the smalls, and in one sandwich bag of material, there was well over 50 pieces.
Rocky Hoarder Picture Show says, I fill the holes in my driveway with the rocks I get from panning, slowly getting there. Hey, that's progress that makes me smile, Rocky.
Us too.
I bet it makes your driveway smile, too. We got AU Diver in the house.
We've got a few river rocks.
Yep.
Just a few. But I mean, this is all quartz.
Cable company says, I call it prickers, not pickers. LOL.
That's right.
Vilified logic.
Definitely the juiciest unsearched material I have ever seen. I worked almost all day in Pennsylvania to find that much.
Welcome, Case G.
Pennsylvania's got some pretty decent gold. Some pickers. I definitely found measurable gold when I was out with Aaron and Careless. Speaking of Aaron, shout out.
Yeah.
Gold is where you find it. Definitely go check out my buddy Aaron's channel.
And you can definitely keep your eye on what's going on in Western PA. I'm sorry. Yeah, Western PA, Eastern Ohio.
Come on.
And the creeks and rivers he's checking out, which is fun.
Come on, picker. Come on, pricker.
Yeah, PA is a big state. I've been across PA east to west, Dan. Don't want to do it willy-nilly, that's for sure. Be an 8-hour or a 10-hour tour.
No pricker this time, brother.
All right, T.O. He says, gotta go. I'm working all day today. Yay.
Yeah, try to have an awesome day, brother.
That's right. Peace out, T.O. Thanks for stopping.
Definitely appreciate you being here.
Trouble,
As always.
trouble.
Sorry I missed you live this morning. I was out playing in the rain.
Thanks, Avetu. Subscribed. I'm going to go in ahead and mod you up.
Well, now you know, Gator. You know 100% unequivocally for sure that you are on one of the juiciest spots around, brother.
That's right. I like the way you think, Dan. He said, T.O., T.O., T.O. Have a great day.
Definitely go check out Troubled One's channel. Troubled One Pay Dirt, Fever Dreams Gold on Patreon. Got some awesome pay dirt.
Broke down painter.
Some of the best, in my opinion.
That's awesome. Broke Down's going to New Hampshire. They'll be camped for the week on their Wild Ammonoosuc. I don't know if that's a river. Wild Ammonoosuc. All week. That sounds exciting.
Very cool. 57 awesome people in the house. Hour and 11 minutes. It just dropped from 57 to 45.
Oh, okay. I looked up and saw
awesome
45.
people
It
in the
happens
house.
like that sometimes. Case G in California.
What's going on, Case?
It says you guys answered my question first time, he said.
I missed the question, but I'm glad we could answer it for you, man. All right, we got one more thing scheduled for the daily donkey events.
I can't wait.
I'm still blown away, Gator. I'm telling you, man. You're going to be seeing me here real soon.
Yep. Did you see that smile, Gator? I just want to make sure you read those dimples correctly. I saw those dimples.
Whatever.
Okay. Man. All right.
Get out of my dimples.
Fine.
So now, for Abby, we're going to go through our mystery bag from Vendetta Prospecting.
No stickers, no labels this time. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
All right.
But as you can see, there's a lot of garnets involved in this mystery.
And they are a nice size for our friend Abby.
Let's get them.
Of Prairie Prospecting. I can't wait.
Best dollar I ever spent. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous, and the sun's even shining upon us.
Holy Garnet City.
That's way shinier from the other side. I can't help myself. Oh, now I see all that red color. That is gorgeous. Look at that.
Garnet City.
Garnet City, Abby, you're about to be hooked up, darling. We can't wait to see the beautiful things you create. What's up, Jeffrey Button?
Jeffrey, what's going on, brother? We're going through some Vendetta Prospecting mystery dirt. Loaded with garnets. We just got done doing an unsearched bag from Gator Gold LLC.
That's right.
Gator's doing a little bit of testing around his local area. And he is on the gold. Alright, that's probably good enough for now.
Whoo-wee. So pretty.
Let's see what Vendetta sent us this month.
All right. We got our bigs set aside. And we got our classified smalls here. We're going to cover up that pan with water. He's making some room down in his rock pile pan down there.
Fresh water real quick.
It's a little colorful.
Turn it into chocolate milk, man.
Yep.
Fresh water time.
Later, Steven. Thank you so much for joining up with us.
Have an awesome day, Steven.
Hope you have a great day and a great week as well, sir. I'm gonna throw the ball for the dog.
Stuff, man. Holy crap.
Get to work, Bubby. Good girl. She's a good getter.
We're gonna have to add this to the donkey dirt.
Oh, look at that. So all you folks who wanted to crush some of those up, you can get some donkey dirt by joining our Patreon. We have all kinds of fun ways to win it.
We give away 2 bags each month.
Thanks, Georgianne. My pretty dogs.
And the more people who join it, the more gold that goes in those bags.
Yep. Looks like Jeffrey Button's going to be joining up with the gang up in New Hampshire this week. I'm so excited for y'all.
Very awesome.
Glad you're getting together. What's up, unknown? 70 awesome people in the house. 75 likes.
So, Gator, this is what we got to do. We got to find somebody down on that creek that has private property. If we can find somebody who has private property right there, and we can get permission, we can run a sluice. You're allowed to run a sluice in Georgia on private property.
Nice. Dina said she's hoping to be out in New Hampshire Saturday. That's exciting, y'all. I hope you all get together.
I wish
get
we
the
could
most
be
out
there.
of that event. And we can't
Just
wait to
not
see
in the
some
cards.
of y'all. No, we're not going to be able to make it to it, but we definitely hope to see some of it. And what a great thing that we can see it online when we can't make it there in person. Helps us get through to our next outings. All right, Bubby. Good girl. She's a good getter. See, she knows she's a good getter. She's barely wagging that tail, so we can't see her, though. She's a secret good girl.
That's all right. If you can't find anybody with private property, as soon as I get my hands on this new pan,
that's right,
it's
Georgianne.
still being designed. He's making the final touches on it right now.
Yep.
Patents are no longer pending. He has the patent done.
Nice.
Hashtag spin pan.
Ah, I can't wait for that one.
I can't wait either. Because you don't even need running water. You can do it in a puddle. And it cleans out the material just like a sluice.
Nice.
And I repeat, all you need is a puddle.
Yep. We're just like one of them great guppies.
And it's a pan. So they can't say it's a sluice.
Nope.
Because it's a pan.
It's a pan. Georgianne said Rose Nose Monkey Fest is going to be a blast. Amen, Georgianne. It is.
We can't wait to hang out.
We're going to see you there. We're going to see Megadog. Of course, Rose and Monkey. And lots of other folks. We can't wait.
It's going to be me, Mrs. Donkey, the 3 donkeys, and Aurora. Molly can't make it. She's got to work.
Yep, that's my oldest daughter. But you guys are awesome. I love to hear what you're planning, even if we can't make every event. Can't wait to see some of these online.
And shortly after we are
That's
done
awesome,
with
Fran.
our live, All Things Country goes live. If you are not hooked up with All Things Country, you do not know what you're missing.
That's right. You're missing out. Great outdoorsman, gold prospector, fisherman, Canadian,
And then cable company
and an all-around great guy.
usually goes live right around 4 o'clock, I believe. ATC goes live usually around 3:30. Because I'm using it. I don't care.
There's a swim. Oh, you already got your swimsuit. Good job. Good job.
Use that sunscreen,
Use
man.
that sunscreen. The sun is sneaky this year.
Alright, so that's just what we're doing, man. We're stratifying in that corner. That corner is your best friend.
Yep.
When it comes to gold.
Yep. It's a trap. I'm telling you. We ain't letting that gold out of there.
Most pans even have a little lip on the corner that makes it even better to trap the gold. But I'm just dipping it up and down, maintaining the same angle of the pan.
Mm-hmm. Keeping that hold.
Just controlling how much comes off by changing the angle just slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's coming out too fast, I can angle it back this way just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If it's coming out too slow, tilt it just a little more. But use that corner.
Yep.
I hear gold.
Mm-hmm.
Or lead. One or the other.
Something scratchy.
You don't usually find much lead in Vendetta bags, though.
My chat might be froze, y'all. It hasn't moved in a few minutes. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it.
57 awesome people. 76 likes. Y'all rock.
You do.
Smash that like button if you haven't already.
You guys are an amazing golden family with golden hearts.
So now we're down to just black sand. We got all the lighter color stuff basically out of there. That's when we can do our rollback. Stratify everything to the corner so the gold is in the lowest spot.
And tip it on back, as we say.
Straight back. Need just a little more water.
Drink a little more than... Yeah, that's how the song goes. I'm sorry if I'm missing the chat, you guys. My chat froze. How do you unfreeze the chat in the middle of a live? Is there a way?
Let me see.
Man, them sands are black. Liking us black sands.
Somebody type something, would you? Yeah, we're frozen. Whoa.
There you go.
Whoa.
But we still got a smile coming up in this pan.
We got some shiny in there. Don't see very much, man.
Oh. Getting a little teethier.
We got 4 pieces of gold. Oh, yeah.
See, and that's where you can see Donkey got a little excited on his swirling motion. They started moving on him. We're getting that magnetic sand out the way. Oh!
See what happens when you swirl?
Yep.
Ah, I just lost a piece of gold all
the way down there.
Don't swirl.
Yep.
Straight up.
It'll shoot them right around the corner. We don't want to shoot them gold pieces around the corner. We want to keep them in the trap right where we like them.
And it's really far enough away from that black sand that I can really just use my snuffer bottle.
Yep.
Fill it up totally with water.
Yep.
All the way up.
Snuffer it on up.
As much as you can get in there. Get as much water over the gold as you can. Squeeze it out. And let go.
Nice.
Got it. And it is in that snuffer bottle, and it is not coming out until I want it to. And I have a really good feeling that we're about to find a couple pickers at least. Because there should be a lot more than 4 little tiny pieces in a Vendetta monthly Patreon bag.
Yep, I'm thinking there's going to be some in the bigs, and we got our chat unfroze. Way too cool. Welcome, Canslaw in Ontario.
Canslaw, way too cool.
Welcome, welcome.
Way cool outdoors.
David Stotler.
in the house. Rock on, brother.
Dina said she had to refresh too. Chat on my end's definitely acting up too. But we figured out how to refresh it, so thank goodness.
Look at all those garnets.
If there's anybody I missed, I greet you and you're welcome.
Abby, look at all those garnets.
Stefferson.
That's a pile.
We're having a lovely spring day, Canslaw. The sun is shining. The trees are leaving.
So garnets are really heavy. Like, really heavy. Definitely make panning more challenging. But that's alright, because the gold is still heavier.
That's right.
And it's still down in that corner.
That's right. It don't play with garnets. Nothing else has the specific gravity of gold. Sorry, I can't seem to say it in English. I'll have to pick a different language, huh? Thanks, ATC, for helping us mod. I'm sure we need it. He said, hope Nomad smashed the like button on the way out. That's right.
I hope he did too. Thank you, ATC.
Welcome, Dale.
Don't be mad, Nomad.
Thanks, Canslaw. He said, glad your chat's working again, dear. I got Alan in the house. Welcome, Alan.
What's going on, Alan? Garnet City. That's where we're at right now.
Yep. But we got a plan for these garnets.
Using that corner.
Yep.
I'm in the corner.
Yep. He's in the zone. It's a very technical place.
And all I'm doing is dumping the water out. I'm not dumping the material out. But now, I'm just going to slowly rinse some of those garnets out of there.
Yep.
And watch real closely, because I see some gold in there.
I see some gold in there. And yeah, we're going back for those garnets for Miss Abby of Prairie Prospecting. Can't wait to see what she creates. Alan says, I want to learn how to pan. Alan, I suggest when we're done with the live, start it over. Donkey's been given a lot of tips in this video.
You guys ready for this reveal?
Truth session. Glad you're still with us. Hi.
Absolutely. Did you mod Truth?
I did mod Truth quite some time ago,
Very
so he
good.
could check out PA when he wanted a sluice.
Awesome.
No, we're not frozen anymore, Truth. I hope you're not. My chat's working again. Thank goodness. Dina, all right. We hope to see you again back soon. Take care. Thank you for sharing any of your time with us.
Dina, have an awesome day. Definitely appreciate you. So now I'm just going to use my finger and get these big things that I don't want, that Abby wants.
That's right.
Which normally I want them, but
we love our garnets.
Abby's getting some garnets, man.
That's right.
Look at that shiny in there hiding.
Hooey, I want to show you guys the contrast between the gold and those garnets. Isn't it beautiful? Kind of looks like cranberries and granola, but it's garnets and gold, which is even better. Don't eat this at home, kids. No.
Unless you're a donkey.
Unless you're a donkey.
Donkeys eat gold for breakfast.
That's right, Dale. He said last year while on vacation, I came across an intense competition of people doing this. It's a skill. Not everyone can do it well.
It definitely takes practice. I was not an instant master panner. I'm still not a master panner, but I'm pretty good.
No.
I started off, I think my first bag of pay dirt was from Jeff Williams, because I was in the fine slim tier on his Patreon,
Yep.
which I am no longer in.
Slim's hard to find, y'all.
I love you, Jeff, but come on, man.
Chances of finding Slim, well, I'm not going to say it, but they're slim. All right. But we love Jeff Williams, and he has a lot of amazing content, educational, an amazing human right there. And it's great that he shares what he's into with us.
Definitely love the guy. Never met him, but I definitely love the guy. He is super smart, very educational.
Yep.
Doesn't even know it, but he's taught me so much.
Yep.
Dan Hurd is another awesome YouTuber. Look, it's all gone. Just
there
like that.
It is. Canslaw, we ate it up. He said, nice nuggies.
I think I just put it in the wrong one, though.
Did you put it in the bottle with the other?
Whoops.
You picked up that bottle awful quick, Mr. Donkey.
That's all right. We're gonna have a massive snuffer dump.
Those are nice garnets. I am so excited for Miss Abby when she gets her package. All the beautiful things that are going to come to her mind to create.
Very cool. If you're kind of new to the hobby, Vendetta Prospecting is one of the OG pay dirt guys. VendettaProspecting.com.
That's Lamb Canslaw. He said, I just bought battery bank bug. It's draining the Android power, not adding to it.
That's
not a tech.
Okay.
No idea why it's doing that. No bueno, Canslaw.
I think you might need a new cord. At best. At worst, you might have just wasted your money.
Well, I hope they make it right. I work for a manufacturer. If it don't do what it's intended,
Remember,
something ain't right about that.
Cover the hole with your thumb. Invert it.
Shake
it. Shake it to the left. Shake it to the right. Come on, baby. You know what I like.
Dina said, apparently my laptop decided it was time to run an update. Oh, well, it's never the right time. That's right, Dina. Never a good time for that. Dina said, the Aqua Shake. That's right.
All right, here's what we got out of the Weekender and Vendetta Prospecting's monthly Patreon.
Woohoo! Now that's got to be up over 0.46, your last guess, Aqua.
It's a little more than 0.46.
Yeah.
And we got all these teeny tiny micros. That's definitely a gram of gold.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about, Aqua. Canslaw says, battery bank for cell phones, planning lots of road trips with Florida buddy. Figure phone will drain from doing detecting videos. Ugh.
Very cool, Canslaw. Can't wait to see some of that.
Metal detecting. Canslaw is also a historian, and he's a foodie. Okay, and so are his buddies. So they're going to share a lot of great fun.
Here's that little specimen piece. Just a little tiny rock with just a little sliver of gold.
I got it in focus just a little bit, folks.
It's a specimen.
Yep. Gold right where it formed on the rock it formed on. Just a bit.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
That was a little tippy there, Aqua.
Trying to lose it. Apparently.
That's something Mrs. Donkey would do with her novice hands. Mrs. Donkey did get her hands wet panning last week, and she has a good teacher. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't work hard to try to observe some things before I did that, but I'm glad for everybody who blazes the trail so that I can follow.
Beautiful, beautiful shiny. Ooh-wee! That's right, Karen.
That's a smile in the pan right there. That's a smiley pan. That's what we like to see.
That's how you get a smile, Gator. You gotta have a butt ton of gold in there.
Yep.
Which you are at the right place to get a butt ton of gold, brother.
That's right. We just gotta concentrate our efforts in the right area. Dig a little deeper now.
Definitely use them. I don't have a chair, so I got like...
He's squatting next to me.
I'm doing the bucket squat.
Yep, but with no bucket. Shoot, I used to sell paint. I used to live in the bucket squat. I ate lunches there like mad.
Gator, you rock, brother. Everybody go check out the cable company. We sure have a lot of fun. Even after ATC's live ends, Gator keeps going.
That's right.
So come check us out. Come have some fun with us. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, ATC. You are a legend. Canslaw, getting a GoPro to do videos here. Very cool.
That's awesome.
D3, have an awesome weekend too, brother.
Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Green
Gordon.
Canada.
I didn't even see Gordon. What's going on, Green Gordon?
I didn't know you were from Canada, Gordon. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Glim, yes, she is my wife. That is Mrs. Donkey. The wonderful Mrs. Donkey.
We've had a Gordon in our family from Canada. I didn't know you were from Canada, Green Gordon. That's awesome. God bless you.
We definitely got some awesome adventures planned here for the next couple weekends. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We're on the Rose Nose Monkey Fest and Annie and Bears get together the following weekend. And that's all that's on our minds, man. We just want to go camping.
We're getting ready, y'all. We can't wait. And working.
Oh, I love ZZ Top, Can Slaw.
That's right. We still love ZZ Top.
How. All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you over at ATC's here shortly. And then we'll see you over at the cable company. Everybody have an awesome day. As always, Aqua Donkey out.